Hey, my name's Mitch Eilerman. I'm here with RV Wholesalers. Today I'm going to do a walk around of a Rockwood GeoPro. The model's a G20BHS. Starting with the front, we'll just start off up front. One of the big things that I like about the GeoPro is the windshield up front. Most models have this, some models don't, depending on how the layout is, but it's an automated windshield. It's got an LED strip up front, power tongue jack. You've got both your propane tanks, your battery box. One nice thing that Rockwood does is they do a long battery box, so you can put 2 batteries in it if you want to, because the unit does come standard with a solar panel on top. So we'll move on to the other side over here on this side. Essentially located everything. You've got cable, satellite hookups. You've got your freshwater intake, antifreeze, so for winterization, exterior shower, docking light button on and off. That's your LED strip up front I was telling you about. Your power cord, it is a detachable power cord. Your freshwater fill. Let's see if you've got your storage, which goes completely through, and then nice thing now, you can see it's got an elite griddle. The griddles is one thing that's being done now new on Rockwoods. Is they used to do these like a grill. This is more like, you know, you've heard the brand Blackstone. They just use Suburban, but it's a flat top grill top. They're really nice and a lot easier to use. So we'll keep moving towards the back. Obviously, you got your slide out. The back, you've got, this is called a bunk door basically. And what that does is it opens up and it allows this whole area to be flipped up so that you can put bikes or any type of storage and stuff that you're going to want to put in there. Just gives you a utilization of a lot more storage space since this is a smaller unit. They do frameless windows all the way around. Down below, you're going to see you got your gray valve, which is always your left. It is a gray handle there. You've got a black valve here. The easiest way to always tell which one's which is the smaller pipe's always going to be gray. Your bigger pipe coming down is going to be black, which is your waste tank. They do an off-road package where they've got off-road tires, but taller lift kit, so you got a lot more clearance when you're trying to get off-road and everything. Once you come back to the back, you've got rear the ladder that goes up, so you can always have access. It's the full walk-on roof. They do a backup camera standard, prep-wise, so you can put a backup camera on it. Another thing is you'll notice that the vent cover up top, this is a full Maxxair fan, so it's a 10-blade fan that pulls air all the way through the coach, and it's already standard with a vent cover, so you can leave that open when it's raining like today. You don't have to worry about, you know, water or anything else getting into the unit. This valve right here, this is a black tank flush, and basically what that is on the inside of the tank, of your black tank, there's a head. And when you hook up your water, that head spins around. It keeps debris and everything else from building up inside of that tank, and just longevity of the unit in general. We'll keep swinging around. Got full power awning, which is adjustable by here. You can see a lot easier now too on the off-roads and the clearance. You've got your LP quick disconnect on this side over here. Aluminum rim, and then this is where your little table and your grill will slide onto this track. For Ohio customers, you notice we've got our Buckeye service guarantee. A lot of big things we do on that. I'd love to go over with you. We do, you know, free rental unit. If your unit's going to be in the shop for a long period of time, that's one of the big things. But there's a bunch of stuff that goes all into that. So we've also got free delivery with the Buckeye service guarantee anywhere in the state of Ohio. 10% off on parts and accessories. And then the 3-day RV exchange is also a big thing. So once you take possession of your unit, you've got 3 days to love it or just return it and get something else. And no other dealers doing any of those things, just because honestly they don't care. The big thing with us is we want you happy, we want you comfortable, and that's why we're doing those things, and nobody's matching us on it. If we keep moving down here, you've got an outside speaker right there. The entry, you can do a combo on the entry, which is really nice, so you don't have to always bring your keys with you. You can set your combo and everything. They do solid steps going into the unit. This is just the backside of your furnace, and then there's the backside of your refrigerator and everything. Moving next, oh, one last thing on the extra. So you also have a Wi-Fi Ranger, and that is LTE ready. So what you can do is it pulls the Wi-Fi signal stronger to your coach, and then it also will allow you to use cell phone data and everything else. Let's go on the inside, and I'll go over some of the features on the inside with you as well. Okay, I'll start up front here. First off, I've been here almost 15 years now. Rockwood's the #1 selling unit I have. And the big reason why is quality. Over there, do a full vacuum bonded construction, aluminum frame. You know, everything's solid. It's all block foam insulation. So over time, with a bad insulation, it'll settle in your walls. Block foam will never settle in your walls, and it'll never absorb moisture either. So that's a big plus. It's the best type of construction that you can get. Up front on this model, first off is you'll have a TV here. We just store the TVs inside to prevent theft, and also to keep them out of the weather and everything, keep them out of the cold weather and stuff. You've got your Furrion like surround sound system. Basically, that allows you to use Bluetooth if you wanted to use Bluetooth, and to run all your speakers. It's got inlets for USB, HDMI. And then also that's your Wi-Fi Ranger location up there to flip that on and pull in your signal. Then if you come over here, this right when you come into the unit, I like where they've located this. They put it up higher, so since this is a bunkhouse model, it'll keep the kids from being able to hit it easy. It's all your lights, your slide out to run your slide out in and out. Tells you all your fills as far as your battery, your black, your gray, and your fresh tank capacities. And then also it gives you like water heater, water pump, and everything else. So it's all centrally located in one area, which makes it easy. The Go Power over here, that is going to be your location to run. It'll show you all your readings from your solar panel. Also staying right here, you'll notice they have a glass top on the Rockwoods. And basically what that is it just gives you, with this model, you don't have a ton of counter space. So now you've got a flush glass top, so when you're not using the stove, you can use that for all counter space. To utilize it, you just flip it once, flip it again, and then you've got 3 burners. And they also do a lot bigger oven on this model. In some models, you can get them oven, or some people don't want the oven. They'd rather just have like a convection microwave or the storage space. That is an option to do it on Rockwood when doing things as well. They went to a nicer, lighter look as far as their cabinets go too, which really brightens it up in here and doesn't make it feel so compact since you're on a smaller unit. Up front, you've got a full bed for basically double bed. If you go to here, you can push this, and then what this is this is a location. So you've got a couple things. You've got 2 outlets, and then you've also got 2 USB ports to plug phones, electronics, alarm clocks, whatever you want to do there. So that's a new feature they do, and that's really nice. You've got your booth dinette location right here. With the booth dinette, that can be utilized as a bed too. So the table just comes down, sits in the grooves, and the cushions push together. So you've got another bed. So essentially, you can sleep 1, 2 in the back bunks, 3 to 4 on the dinette, and 5 to 6. So this could easily sleep 6 comfortably if you wanted to do that. We'll keep moving back. I'll start right here in the center. This is your air conditioner location. So you can control everything from your main seat. This is a 13.5 BTU air conditioner, so it's a bigger, nicer AC, which is more than plenty for this size of coach. To set your temperature for your furnace, basically you just set your temperature down, what degree you want, and then turn on, your location from right here at this spot as well. They do on these bunk mats, that's another thing that they're doing, is they use a little bit nicer material. So it's almost like a suede type of material where it's really soft. like, I think a lot of times they'll call them like a teddy bear mattress is what they'll do. The material on your dinettes is like a vinyl material, so you don't have to worry about it ripping up, and then also, you know, it's easy cleanup as far as, you know, so if the kids spill something or something like that. So they do a stainless steel sink as well. A lot of guys are going to put in, a lot of manufacturers are going to put in a plastic sink. That's another new thing they've done here. There's a bottle opener location. Then you've got a couple spots. This is for like wash rags and utensils. And then you've got a full drawer. And you'll notice they use the nice drawer glides, not the cheaper plastic ones. You've got a fridge and a microwave location. So this model, you've got a nice bigger fridge on this particular model. And then you also have, and that works off of gas or electric. Then you've got a nicer Magic Chef with the stainless steel fronts for a little bit, you know, a nicer size microwave. You know, nothing too terribly small. Nice pantry location here. So that's pretty deep. Allows you to, you know, on this side of the unit, gives you a lot of space. And then the last location you'll come into this is your bathroom. You'll notice you've got, it does have the nice surround. One thing too is you got a shower miser. And what a shower miser is, I get that question quite a bit. And what a shower miser does is it basically, when you're pulling from your fresh tank, a lot of times, or any water, you're going to pull, when you're waiting for your hot water, all that extra cold water is going down into your gray tank. Well, what the shower miser does is it just keeps recycling the water through this little piece down at the bottom here until it gets warm, so that you're not you know, putting 3-4 gallons of cold water into your gray tank when you're off road and stuff, and you don't have to empty it as much. So that's another big thing that they're doing. They do nicer toilets, and this is a porcelain toilet with a foot flush. Most guys are going to put on plastic. As you can see, this one's been winterized. At this time of year, we winterize everything, but it's all porcelain, so it's not going to absorb a lot of things. Moisture, it's not going to absorb odor, and it's not going to stain. Then you've got a couple spot up here for towels, everything else. One thing that's pretty cool that they do is basically you can put toothbrushes. It's just like a little counter stuff to put some extra things there. And then the last thing is I mentioned this earlier. Here's your 10-blade fan that it will pull air or suck. It pulls air out, and then it also can pull air in, and it's got a vent cover standard on top. That pretty much is going to sum it up for this model. If you've got any questions at all, again, my name is Mitch Eilerman. My direct phone number is 937-843-4380. Give me a call anytime. I'd love to help you out, and I appreciate you taking the time with me today. Thank you.